I said, and they up, man. See, this the type of information that feed my soul. See, this what the ancestors pumped through me. The truth about their bullshit. What up, D? Just be tripping on how niggas just keep letting these motherfuckers play with their intellect, bro. Now these motherfuckers will tell you, what this? What this? See, they try to downplay God, bro. What is it? What is it? Know what this is? In standard cosmology, there is only one sun in our solar system, though the universe contains an estimated septillion stars. And all those septillion stars is the souls of your ancestors. That's what I'm trying to tell you. We the stars, nigga. We the diamonds in the sky, bro. Like diamonds in the sky. Shine bright like a diamond. You're the star of the universe, bro. There's the energy of your ancestors floating up there shining like that, bro. Melanated energy. That's what it is, and they know it, bro. If you are referring to the primordial source of existence, all of creation is considered to be within the sun. Sad to argue with this nigga the other day, and I probably got it, but I don't feel like going back and get it. But I kept asking him, why, when I'm talking about the primordial and primordial waters of existence, why are you using S-O-N instead of S-U-N? Why are you using S-O-N when we talking about some shit? Jesus come, he died at 33 A.D., he way over here. But you trying to make it seem like his soul, his spirit was all up in these melanated skies. See, bro, I don't believe in that firmament shit. I don't believe in nothing that we got from them, bro. I don't. I really don't. Damn, baby. I got the green screen on. You just put all that pressure up there. Y'all better start looking at the pressure. Fuck all y'all. That's the first layer of melanation right there. Now, hey, the first layer of melanation, hey, and she a good one too. I would tell y'all her blood type, but I might have to kill some bitches. Yo, the real chocolate. But anyway, see, she done distracted me. She done distracted me, D. She done distracted me. I can't talk now. See what I'm saying? But real talk, bro. But see, they do this to condition your mind away from what you should be. This is the source of nature, bro. The sun. And I'm going to stay on it. You know how I get out D, I don't play. I showed y'all my paperwork when the ancestors put me on game when I was in tune. See, when I was locked up, man, I was more in tune. And I see it, bro. And I feel it physically that I ain't on my shit. Like, man, I used to be talking to the ancestors so much, man, I had, like when I went out to the mounds that day, I got in tune, but this word designed to keep you out of tune, bro. They're designed to keep you out of tune, bro. They're gonna do whatever it takes. This shit says, watch this shit. Watch this shit. Let me go. Let me show you some shit, D. I'm glad my nigga popped up in this bitch. Let's go this way. NASA and scientists estimate there are roughly septillion stars in the observable universe. One sun exists in our solar system. 100 to 400 billion stars reside in the Milky Way. 2 trillion galaxies are estimated to exist. So in order for a galaxy to exist, it got to have a sun, with each containing billions of sun-like stars. But you keep on distracting me, but you keep coming through. Y'all see that chocolate boy? Y'all see that chocolate boy? I gotta go. I do this to y'all. Do this tomorrow. That's my chocolate. That's my baby though. On everything I love, that's my baby. Yeah, my true happiness. I done stole a piece. I done stole a piece of happiness out of this bitch, and I'ma hold on to it, bro. Everything in my being, bro. Why this? Yes, Annie. That's Annie up. Yes, Japanese scientists, because we know the Japanese scientists are the leading scientists. This who they falling behind. These are niggas that run the Martians, the motherfucking dragons, the Godzillas, the motherfucking dinosaurs. Get your butt out there. And you hear me? I'm showing y'all who animated the world. Annie. These the motherfuckers that run the animation to the world, bro. These motherfucking British got one set of dinosaur bones. One in the museum. But they teach the children about 5, 6 different types of dinosaurs. Where they get them from? See, simple question. That's all I'm ever do. Ask simple question. And break it down where my niggas can understand where I'm coming from. Recognize folk shit when it's folk shit. In fact, reach that shit go. Boom. There you go. So that's how she want to do it. See that press it on it. This shit said, in fact, Japanese studies have identified thousands of solar twins. How they do all this shit? With some green screens and shit? See, the fact that they even trying to say us another son, that means all them sons got to be God's, because this the Heavenly Father that ancestors were talking about. The melanated God that the ancestors were talking about is your natural God, the one that brings life. And you can look up and see it, but you scared. They tell you they gonna blind you, don't look at him. They gonna blind me. How you know? Cause it blinded Adam and Eve. You remember they was ducking and dodging from the sun? When you see the motherfuckers in the Garden of Eden and God mad at them and he go to beaming, where they ducking and dodging from? Where it bright it up? They ducking and dodging from that melanated disc, even in their stories. When Jacob came face to face, who he came face to face with? The same motherfucker that rested upon his thigh when he rested. The one he wrestled with. The son, the S-U-N. I'm asking this bitch the other day about the premortal waters. He spelling son S-O-N. Like he talking to a dummy. I went in with his ass. I'm going in with AI. Why are you spelling it like this, bro? Because they want to tell you this man's soul, this unmelanated person that's on this cross, his soul is already hovering over the waters. But melanated energy hovers in these waters, bro. Your mama water, her umbilical cord, your existence come through your primordial, her primordial, waters, nigga. And before she conceive and push your ass out, you become conscious through your neuromelanin. See, it's certain things that they said that the Unc ain't gonna let it go, bro. It says solar twins, then look what it say. Stars nearly identical to our sun. Nearly identical. They nearly? No, they got to be the perfect one. They can't be nearly identical. They got to be identical. Nigga, God ain't got no motherfucking twin. He the perfect one. What twin God got? When they taught that in the Bible, where is twin at? Are they triplets? Are they quadruplets? Gazillion. Man, it's one perfect, bro. Within the Milky Way, solar twins, a team of Tokyo Metropolitan University recently. See all that bullshit. And Annie up, this Annie, this Anu, this Anami, this animation that has been put upon the world by so-called leading top-notch scientists has been animated shit. But your ancestors ain't teach this shit, bro. You hear me, D? Our ancestors ain't teach this shit. You know I go in. 65 100 stars that share the same temperature and composition as our sun. So that means they, man, get the fuck out of here. I don't believe none of this shit. If I don't get it from my ancestors, bro, I don't even fucking with it. But I'm just showing you how they trying to goddamn downplay the sun as being the perfect one. How they downplaying the Heavenly Father. I'm trying to show you some real shit. Trying to show you some real shit. Trying to show you some real shit. Now watch this. The concept of a sun existing within the dark matter of the universe often relates to the theories exploring the relationship between, what it say, D? This how they got there, this is how they study it, nigga. The theories exploring, that means this is how they research it. The relationship between melanin, dark matter, and cosmic energy. But Unc crazy though. Unc don't know what he talking about. Unc ain't busting their ass up. So you studying in the melanated universe, nigga. This is what you studying and trying to talk us out of our goddamn God. And got our God over on a goddamn bleeding to death on a goddamn silk flag that came from a Jap. That took all our shit. In these frameworks, melanin is sometimes viewed as biological semiconductors that exist not just in living organisms, but as a, see, I can't see it now. I got to start bringing them screenshots up further because when they chat, I can lose my word. That made me mad. But as, see what I'm saying? Melanin is it's a great conductor of energy because it is the energy. It's the insulator and a conductor of energy, depending on how wet it is and what motherfucking metals and shit hit, man, that motherfucker, melanin, the raw shit going. Why you think it's man, I'm telling you some real shit. Why this shit? So it ain't number one sign, and it's melanated, and they know it, bro. They know it. Oh, I got it right here. In the framework, sometimes melanin is sometimes viewed as biological semiconductor that exists not just in living organisms, but as a fundamental substance throughout the cosmos, potentially forming a dark counterpart to the visible star. But they tell you ain't that much melanin up though. But they've been telling me since the 9th grade they can't tell me what dark matter is. This perspective suggests that just as the visible sun is visible, it's visible, it's factual. We know it. We know it. Provides the light and energy to the physical world. What? So this your God. This the light of the world. There is hidden and inner suns composed of this primordial matter. Huh? You gotta do that. Sit man, you love when sitting how you say, some shit that make you say, They are physical. It says sun provides light and energy to the physical world that is a hidden and inner sun composed of this primordial matter that sustains existence on a different level. The sun is frequently associated with deep blackness of space and the unseen structures of the man. When that sun light that melanin up, that melanin turn true blue. That's why blue is true. That's where we get it from. And that's why the sea is considered to be true blue waters. But we know the water is clear. As above, so below. Man, this shit dead in your face. But I just came right quick and let you know, man. The son of nature versus the God of nature versus the God of war. See, the God of war is the one you can't see. That's the one you got to believe in. This the motherfucker that throw the sun in the sky on the 3rd and 4th day. The one you got to get animated with. Man, ain't nobody on that animation shit. The same thing we see in 2026 as we look up in them heavens, the same thing niggas have seen for millions of years as they looked up into them heavens. Ain't nothing changed. Ain't nothing new under the sun. The fuck? I'm just saying, bro. But you know, I come and pop my shit and get it off my chest. Cause this would irk me and motivate me. And I'm trying to get my energy back right like I had it when I had my energy was more in tune when I was in prison, bro, cause I ain't fuck with no niggas. Niggas had my folks thinking I was crazy in prison. They call asking niggas about me and say, man, nigga don't do nothing but walk around and just look up in the sky. She be looking at the sun and shit. That's all I did. I was so in tune with the ancestors, my nigga, it was a goddamn shame. And the only nigga I heard talking like that is that nigga roll that corn. He was the one day talking about how the ancestors. He said, man, I gotta stop talking like that because y'all think I'm crazy. So I was saying to myself, nigga, don't stop telling. Tell them how I go. Because they come to me in real life. But he stopped though, he got her though. I'm trying to tell her, practically talk to that nigga, tell her. See, that was Tesla was on. Tell her communications. That boy was tapping in too deep into how we supposed to be communicating, bro. And they play with it artificially. Cause they know our abilities, bro. Tell them mean wireless. All this wireless shit they got going on now, that's Tesla shit. The shit we fucking with now is Tesla shit. And they took it. And said that man was making some goddamn war shit. That nigga was making an invisible Chinese wall. I need to go find that motherfucking screenshot. When they say he was making an invisible why you making a wall for the Chinese? He in Manhattan. He making an invisible wall for the Chinese. The Great Wall of China. I'm gonna get up out this bitch, cause y'all don't be on shit. I just had to come and get it off, cause my grandchildren's gonna listen to this shit one day. I got to leave the truth up, cause that's what I got down. That's what I'm here for. That's all I'm here for. I don't give a fuck about nothing on this earth, about none of that shit, but leaving the truth up. I give a fuck about my bloodline and what I love. You know what I'm talking about? And now I be on snatching me some happiness out this shit, and I can't do it because my energy fucked up and ain't right, bro. That's why I know this world fucked up, bro. Nigga think they be on some good shit and they feed all their good energy right into the machine. It's a machine. They got planetariums over there on that island of Hawaii. Over there, what I'm telling you, these people have been deceiving the earth, deceiving the world for the longest, bro. Putting fake lights in the sky, fake suns and all that shit. Them fake meteorites come from volcanoes. I'm showing you who did all this shit. My paperwork showing me who did all this shit. Them volcanoes, the Anaya Shashak crater. They just ran a skit goddamn about 6-7 months ago that this Anaya Shashak crater, when it shake, and it gonna do all this, it's something about it that's gonna turn the whole world dog. We gonna have a blackout. Another blackout, like they said when goddamn Prince was out in 1999 and going into 2000, they're gonna black out again. Same script. But ain't nothing happened. They shook some of that lava out that bitch and made some obsidian jewelry float up on their motherfucking shores. That jewelry ice that I'm showing y'all, man. But it's all good, though. I'm gonna keep on dropping on their ass. Somebody gonna end me up with me. And I hope it be goddamn true. And we know the truth now. I hope it be that nigga. So he can stop hiding that planet shit. Because if it is some more planets up there, we ain't up there with them. We on Mother Earth. And our ancestors, even the Mississippians and Tamaric, ain't teach that shit. We ain't teach no firmament. We ain't teach no enclosure. We ain't teach none of that shit. That's why I don't rock with none of that shit no more, bro. But that being said, I'm finna get the fuck up out of here. Tell everybody bye, baby.
Have a good evening.
That's the first lady of Melanation, nigga. You heard? And we gonna have a good eating company. Go eat all her brownies up. I told her I want one, but I'm gonna eat all. You can hear me, baby? I have brownies. No. I'm gonna eat all your brownies up, baby. Now I'm gonna go get one of her brownies and drop me some cow puss. I'm finna get back up off all that shit. You know what I'm talking about? I said, let me see what I got in this bitch. Look at this shit. This recent shit. These ancient Egyptian artifacts found in the Americas. You remember I told y'all about that cave in Chicago? This a cave in Chicago. Come with all that shit that come from right over here. See, I just be taking screenshot, the screenshot, the screenshot, the screenshot, the screenshot. That's why my shit so full. These are the images of stone tablets associated with the Burroughs Caves, claim that frequently features carvings that resemble the blend of Egyptian, Phoenician, and various other ancient styles, which was once, where the fuck this shit is? Hang on, let me see. Which was one reason that remains a subject interest of art. Cause this shit found in the Americas. This shit found in Chicago, all in Kentucky, all in the Americas. They got all that shit from over here, bro. All that shit come from over here. The Holy Land. The Holy Land. Look at that. Now that shit comes straight out of Egypt. Everybody learned that shit right. That's nut and shoe. And Geb be laying on the ground, right? Geb is the earth. Shu is the wind in between. It's the three-tier cosmology. And Nut is the heavens. How you find this shit in Time-Mary? Because the Egyptians got this shit from over here. Hey, you see that shit right there? I'm showing right there. Look. Nut be laying on the ground. I'm going to show you this after we get off. Look. They got Nut on the ground. You see that nigga holding up the heavens? He holding up the heavens. That's the mother goddess heaven. That's Nut. And he holding up, and another nigga, which they touching. How you get a glow about that shit? How you get a glow about that shit? There's another goddess that was found over here. I think she was found in Kentucky somewhere. See? That's why I fuck with this nigga here. That's why I fuck with this nigga here. This nigga don't want to bring some real shit. And showing you that they stole this shit from over here. Let me go in where I want to stir my baby. So I'm gonna get to hit some screenshots. In theory, theological framework, nothing exists primordially. Hold up. Nothing exists primordially without the Son, as he is often viewed as the primary architect and mediator through whom all spirits and matter was created. So all spirits came through the Son. What the fuck is y'all talking about? Someone make that bitch tell the truth. Under this view, the Son, provides the initial light and the authority required by existence to occur before physical birth. Why that motherfucker spell Son S-O-N right there? How would we be talking about the S-O-N right there, nigga? We talking about Permeter Waters, nigga. The fuck is this nigga talking about? Y'all better watch the hijack like Karimio's goddamn ass. Y'all better watch the goddamn hijack, bro, in real life. Why would he be saying S-O-N right there? And we talking about the Son. Why he spelling it like that? This unmelanated person, soul and thought supposed to be way back in. See, this the hijack. This how they hijack your God from you, bro. This man ain't got no soul. Can't have nothing because he ain't 666. His soul, our souls are melanated. Our souls go back to the heaven. That's why I know all those stars, they say this, it continue to be because them your ancestors, energy that melanates in the heavens, bro. They're stars. That's what they call carnation. When your energy go back through the Sun to the Heavenly Father, compressed through that melanated disc, they become stars again and return to the heavens. Then you got reincarnation. We've been reincarnated so many times. You deja vu ass nigga, damn son, I'm reliving some shit I done lived before. What the fuck? Yeah, it be like that. Cause that shit real. And they can't do it. They can't go there. That's why they scripting and fucking with the heavens now.
and giving all these false teachings, bro. Primordial describes something existing from the very beginning or the earliest stage of time. This where your soul resonate at. Before a spirit deal was breath. I don't give a fuck where my last breath go. When I take my last breath, I don't give a fuck where that bitch go. I don't give a fuck where my spirit go, where my last breath go. I want to know where the fuck my soul going. The one that's connected to this melanin, to this 666 carbon 12. I want to know where that energy go. I'm my own scientist. I'm my own archaeologist. I'm my own theologist. I told y'all that. I'm going to study this shit to the T, bro. I'm going to study this shit to the T. I'm going to leave all the truth I can in this whole out. It often refers to the basic elements or origins of the universe. And they just showed you the origins of the universe. So how could you let these people come along and tell you about a god of war who put existence in the universe? How does God of war you can't see, you can't do nothing but believe what the fuck they say? This nigga came and throwed the sun, throwed our God in the sky on the fourth day, according to them. But nothing exists but through our God, nature, in a world full of war behind these bitches. Wanting to come over here and live and parlay and get bucket naked on these beaches in paradise. It's paradise. It's paradise. The circle with the cross, the earth cross. You cross the land by you cross it by crossing the land. You can't cross the earth by going upward, bro. Our ancestors ain't teach that shit. Our ancestors ain't teach that shit. And I just like to bust their heads up. Refers to the state as in the period of time. See what I'm saying? In various theological and philosophical, whatever that shit is, philosophical context, it describes the pre-existence of the soul or spirit prior to incarnation in the human body. Well, by carnation itself, not incarnation to the. What about carnation? How do you carnate? I just told you. How carnation takes place. Huh? See, the soul resonate into the body. Spirit shit, that got to do with breath, breathing. But your soul is connected to the waters. That's why they want all these spirits to be hovering over the water. They hijacking your shit. They hijacking the real shit. And I'm here to show you. The word soul originates from Old English soul, which shares roots to the Old High German sola and the Gothic solwala. Egyptologists often links the ultimate Proto-Germanic origin, solwala, to the word for sea or lake. What? Your soul lies in the primordial waters of your mother, nigga. The soul deals with the waters, nigga. Your energy is in the waters, nigga. Based on ancient belief, the spirit dwells in the emerged from the sacred waters before birth and after death. Nah, that ain't what spirit is. Spirit got to do with breath. I'm gonna show you. Spirit ain't got nothing to do with no waters. They changed it to what the spirit's hovering on. No, they changing your shit. You connected to the soul, the one perfect light, the melanated dish that they don't want to let you know about. You can go outside tomorrow and look at that sun. And if you lift your head and look to the hills of the Heavenly Father, He gonna reveal Himself unto you. And you gonna see that black disc inside that sun. You ain't gotta wait till no eclipse come. You ain't gotta wait. The ancient connection, breath, and life. So the connection was intuitive when a person started breathing the force in the life force leaves the body. Therefore, the breath was the soul. I don't care where my breath go, bro. Because I'm already connected by melanin. That's how I got here. That's why all melanated beings are gonna return to the heavens. But they just intertwine the word the same way they intertwine how they just took Hameric and turned it into Aramaic. They took an old Ethiopian ancient dialect, their linguistic, and turned it into Aramaic, and then said Aramaic is the grandfather language of Arabic, and Arabic become the ancient grandfather language to Hebrew. They say Hebrew and Arabic is damn the same shit. It's just how they hijacking shit. Therefore, breath was a soul. I ain't going. I don't even like to use the word spirit. I don't even like that shit. I'm just going back through. I'm just go back through all these. I just be screenshot shit. To visualize the role of the sun, you can look at the energy pad. Solar energy radiates the earth. This is where nuclear energy come from too. This nuclear energy they talking about that's supposed to be so deadly and all that shit. When they gonna drop the nuke? Because it ain't got nothing to do with nothing that's dangerous. They make it a war tactic. It's here to energize and light up this earth. You can see the electricity and light bulbs and cars and shit that we had on the ancient walls. That's how I know we had laser technology. That's why I know before I went to prison, I said, man, we had laser technology. You can look at the pyramids, especially the ones down in South America, them circles and O's and all that design, all that goddamn, man, that's laser technology. And I pointed to the area and told AT, I said, man, all our technology went out there. Man, we had laser technology, and know our technology went out there to that far east. I said that. But now I'm anteing up and on their ass with evidence. Because I had an assumption that's where all the technology went, because they started building out of nowhere the same techniques and structure and styles with the, how the fuck y'all learn this shit? And then eventually they started the war shit with armies and militaries and shit. We think the first militaries was the Christian Crusaders. No, the motherfucker with the first flag. Niggas dying over the flag. The nigga with the first flag got to have the first military. As far as I'm concerned, this nigga got the first flag in the world. And got my God on it bleeding. Bloody red. Nigga, get the fuck out of here. Captured the planktons and stores the biomass. What's planktons? Yeah, see, y'all got to go study. I can't give y'all that. Yeah, man. Concentrated and preserved through heat and pressure over geological time. When we burn oil today, we see this where oil come from. Let me show you the way I showed you the other day, baby. And more or less, I'm gonna show y'all I'm gonna show you where oil begins at. See what they want, the oil is perfect energy. And they harvest so much of the sun's energy. I remember when I first learned that shit, I said, oh, so petroleum, I was goddamn going in on BP, the British petroleum companies. I was on British ass then, but I connected them to the Japs. I said, so they harvest so much solar energy a day, the oil companies, and they like to go into ancient sites and preserve them because they know that's where the most oil is going to resonate at. Let me show you something. I hope I got it on you. Damn, I ain't got it. I ain't got it, but I got to go, y'all. See what I'm saying? But you can learn about zooplanktons and all that shit, right? But it shows you that the process of oil and the liquid oil that you drill from day, it starts 93 million miles away. However they goddamn want to goddamn measure 93 million miles, and the moon goddamn 234,000 miles, but the two are the same size. But they say it's 93 million miles. Okay, that's their shit. But they say the process of oil start with the sun. The father of all things, bro. Y'all better get back in tune with nature. Cause them motherfuckers over there warring right now over some land that ain't holy for fuck. Them European so-called Egyptians come right down there and took over the motherfucking ancient Aksumite Empire, the ancient Ethiopians that spoke Hameric. And the only thing they did was interchange the, the dialect of Hameric into Aramaic. I'm just popping for the African right quick, but I ain't fucking with them neither. I'm fucking with the true Holy Land. The copper tone indigenous aboriginals of the motherland. This the motherland over here, my nigga. Where everything we got is in abundance. And they still feeding off us to the day. I got to go, man. Truth don't need no help. Yeah, this shit ain't gonna bend, break, or never fold. And I'll be back on one of these channels. Unfed 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All that shit, all that shit, boom, we like. I'm gonna pump all these hoes back up. With no views. Cause it's for one or two niggas to catch this shit and spit it the way I can't do it. But I got to learn how to do it. I got to do it because I promised the ancestors I was gonna come out here and speak with sense. And one of the ones I promised that was Malcolm X. He told me, long as you goddamn keep your energy right, see, I'm gonna be right there with you. Cause you say, why the fuck them niggas wouldn't let Malcolm X talk about what he seen in Egypt? They let him talk about everything else, but they don't let him speak on Egypt. I know he was in Egypt because I seen him riding a donkey going in front of those pyramids that's lined up with Orion's belt. But it ain't about Orion's belt no more. It's about the Draco. It's about the Draco constellation when those 7 celestials pierced the dragon. Oh, that's hijack. Fuck that. Because the dragon is the serpent. And the serpent is the one that gave the beast the authority over you to lead you into wonder. And wonder is the ultimate space. So you'll never pay attention to the earth, your mother earth. Again, nigga. I love y'all, man. I'm out this hoe. I ain't dropping nothing but the truth, because y'all know that's who I am. Nigga, the truth don't need no help. It ain't gonna bend, break my motherfucking fold. And it's 3GD for life. 3GD stand for globe, God, and gravity. The 3 deceptions of the world. And now that I know the world consists of nothing but melanated energy as Tesla. That was the beam he was creating. The shit we fucking with now was the shit Tesla was fucking with. Showing how to make the energy go up and down from the earth. Beam me up, Scotty. He tapped into that shit. It can't be nothing but melanin. Huh? That's why y'all motherfuckers decompose so fast and gotta be buried within 2 or 3 days. Y'all weren't doing no mummifications and shit. Y'all ain't had none of that shit, but we savages over here. I told y'all, that Cuban and that motherfucking Colombian dope, I don't give a fuck. I'm gonna find out who came and got this Peruvian dope. I'm gonna find out who came in this bitch and really disrupted what we had going on. I'm gonna stand right here on this fake ass Nazca plate till I get ready to move forward. That's why I told you I'm standing. I'm gone, man. I gotta go. Yo, baby. First day to college, I got to get the fuck out of this bitch. You know what I'm saying? I'm out of there. I said, damn.